Deep in a lush forest, beside a wide flowing river, lived a hard-working beaver named Bronn. Bronn was known throughout the forest for his skill and patience. Day after day, he carried branches, logs, and stones, slowly building a magnificent dam across the river. It took months of effort. When it was finally finished, the dam created a calm pond where fish gathered, plants flourished, and Bronn's family lived safely. The beaver was proud of what he had built, but his happiness did not last. Every few nights, part of the dam would mysteriously break apart. At first, Bronn blamed the river current. Then he blamed rotten wood. But no matter how carefully he repaired it, the damage kept returning. One night, determined to uncover the truth, he hid among the reeds and waited. Hours passed. The moon climbed high into the sky. Then he saw it, an otter. The animal quietly swam to the dam and began pulling out branches one by one. Bronn stared in disbelief. The creature responsible for months of frustration had been right in front of him all along. The next morning, he confronted the otter. "Why are you doing this?" he demanded. The otter shrugged. "The dam blocks my favorite fishing route. I was here long before you." The answer only made Bronn angrier. To him, it sounded selfish. Everything he had worked for was being destroyed, simply because someone else was inconvenienced. From that day forward, revenge filled his thoughts. As he sat by the river, a jackal happened to pass by. The jackal noticed Bronn's troubled expression and asked what was wrong. Bronn explained everything: the broken dam, the sleepless nights, the otter, and most importantly, his desire to make the otter pay. The jackal listened carefully. Then a sly smile appeared on his face. "If I were you," he said, "I wouldn't waste my energy fighting." Bronn frowned. "What do you mean?" The jackal pointed upstream. "Make your dam bigger. Bigger. Much bigger." The jackal continued. "Raise the water level high enough, and the riverbank where the otter lives will flood. He'll be forced to leave forever." Bronn's eyes widened. It sounded perfect. No fight, no risk. No one would even know it was revenge. The jackal wished him luck and walked away. For the next several weeks, Bronn worked harder than ever before. He gathered larger logs. He strengthened every wall. He made the dam taller and wider than anyone had ever seen. Slowly, the water behind it rose higher and higher. At first, nothing happened. Then one morning, Bronn noticed water creeping into the otter's burrow. By evening, the burrow was flooded. The otter had no choice but to leave. As the animal disappeared into the distance, Bronn felt victorious. His enemy was gone. The revenge had worked. Or so he thought. A few days later, heavy rainstorms swept through the forest. The river swelled with enormous force. The water pressed against Bronn's oversized dam. More rain came. The pressure increased. Cracks began to appear. Bronn tried desperately to repair them, but it was too late. With a thunderous roar, the dam collapsed. A massive wave surged downstream. Trees were uprooted. Animal burrows were destroyed. Nests were washed away. Even Bronn's own home vanished beneath the rushing water. When the flood finally ended, the peaceful pond was gone. His carefully built dam was gone. His home was gone. Everything he had spent months creating had disappeared in a single day. Exhausted and heartbroken, Bronn sat alone on a fallen log. As he looked across the ruined landscape, he finally understood what had happened. The jackal had never cared about helping him. He had simply used Bronn's anger to push him toward a reckless decision. The otter had damaged part of his dam, but revenge had caused him to destroy his entire life. Sometimes, anger makes bad ideas look like good ones. When we become obsessed with hurting those who hurt us, we stop thinking about the consequences of our own actions. The desire for revenge can blind us to dangers that are right in front of us. Before acting on advice, no matter how clever it sounds, always ask yourself, who benefits from this? because not everyone who guides you is trying to help you. And sometimes, the trap is not set by your enemy, but by your own emotions. Thank you so much for watching.